God damn it. 7 years. Almost 8 now. And I still have no trace of anything concrete. All I have are dreams I barely remember and that weird inheritance I got when trying to get my legal information. Hey, do I have a license, social security number, any kind of identifying information?
No, but here's a lump sum of money, deeds to a plot of land, and we're instructed to set you up with a whole bunch of new identifying information.
Hang on. Why? How?
We don't know! Here you go!
It doesn't make sense. On the one hand, yeah, nice to have some cash when otherwise I'd have been completely shit out of luck. But on the other, where did it come from and why? I tried asking, investigating, anything, but the clerk said they didn't have any information. It was an account set up before I ever arrived, with the code word Loreley and my picture to make sure that I was the intended recipient. No notes on who set it up, no notes on my real name or background or anything. So, I have a legal identity with a name I'm not even sure is mine, a house and surrounding property, a bank account, and paperwork to back it all up, but not a sliver of who I used to be before I started stumbling out of that alleyway. Not for lack of trying. I searched. I asked doctors for their advice, and they ran tests to try and find out if there was any kind of physical reason for my amnesia. The results always came back inconclusive. I went to psychiatrists to see if there might have been a repressed trauma or something psychological creating a block. The most we could determine was that it was likely something traumatic, especially in conjunction with the dreams I sometimes get. But, again, inconclusive. I tried treatments that were increasingly out there, from holistic to downright occult. The only answer I got from that whole debacle was that evidently buried somewhere under this bullshit, I retained knowledge of some kind of witchy influence, discovered when I started correcting my would-be guides on their methods. They didn't like that very much, and it left me with more questions than answers. How did I know those things, but not where I learned them? So, I went out looking for myself, to discover what other knowledge or skills I might have lodged somewhere in there, to learn who I was through what I was able to do. I signed up for projects, went on long trips around the world, studied everything I could lay my hands on. Yet, despite the stirs of echoes in the depths of my mind, nothing came to me. No name, no history. Anytime I started to get close to something, it slid between my fingers like quicksand. Thank goodness for Nellie. I met her back when I was first trying to unlock my brain through therapy, and she was leaving her own session with the same doctor. We hit it off right away, and every time I've fallen apart, she's been there to put me back together again. I would never have made it this far without her strength and support. With every conventional and many unconventional methods of tracking down my identity or unblocking my memory failing me, I've taken my search to the depths of the internet. Yes, I know, risky business. I refuse to accept that I'll never know who I am or who I was. Sometimes the best person for the job isn't the one listed on the public registry. I need someone intimately familiar with neurology, who may not have put themselves on the market, and I will find them. Even if it takes digging through the dregs of the internet, scouring the mud and filth, even if I have to check Bluebit forums. I will find them. Huh? What? We're sorry, something's gone wrong. Please refresh your page to access— What, really? Of course you run into a problem now. Ugh. Hello, this is interesting.